Hello and welcome back to you. Now we're going to talk about defining and non-defining relative clauses. But before we start talking about defining and non-defining relative clauses, we want to know what do you mean by relative pronouns? The relative pronouns actually is a word. It's a word that connects a noun, usually person, thing, or a place, to a clause. What do you mean by clause? It's like a sentence, okay? So that gives more information about it. So let's see the common relative pronouns. What are they? Who? We use, so we talked about it, it's a word. So look at me here. It's a word, okay? So we use who when we want to talk about people. We use which when we want to talk about things like table, cats, animals, anything. That for I can use it for people or I can use it for things. Whose when we want to show possessions. Possession means when there is something for someone. We are going to see more examples about it, okay? Okay, here. Sorry, look at here. Okay, let's see. Look at the sentence here. We have examples here. Okay, the man who, because look before the blank. Here's the blank. Think another one here. Okay, look before the blank here. We have the man, and don't forget, just if you have a noun here or a name of a people, name of people, you have to look also after the blank. So before we have a man, we have to use who or that because we're talking about people. Look at here, pok, it's a thing or actually, so for that reason we used which or that. We said that we can use that with either with people or with things, okay? Look at me here. The car, it's a thing, so for that reason we used which and then, or that, sorry. The women here, it's people, but look before the blank, we have noun, so it's noun here, and we have noun here. If we have noun before the blank and after the blank here, we have to add whose, it's a possession. This cat, look at here, this cat is for this woman, okay? So this cat is for this woman. So if we have noun here, we have to add whose. The movie, it's a thing actually, so directly add which or that, okay? It's so easy. Now this is what do you mean by relative pronouns. Now we want to see what do you mean by relative clauses here, okay? Relative clauses actually, let's see, where's the pen here? I need my pen, okay, yeah, that's it. Relative clause is a group of words that provides more information about the noun. So it gives you extra information about the noun we are talking about. It begins with relative pronouns like who, which, when, where, that, and it usually describes or gives extra details about the noun it follows, okay? So let's see the examples here. The woman who is sitting there is my sister. So look at the sentence here. The woman who, I used who because the woman is people. So the woman who is sitting there, I give you extra information about it. It's my sister. I give you extra details about the pronoun and the noun we are talking about, which is the woman. Okay, the book which is on the table is mine. The book, we used here which because it's a thing. So I gave you more information about the book, which is mine, which the book is for me, okay? Okay, this is what do you mean by clauses. So we have two types of relative clauses, defining and non-defining. Defining relative clauses give you essential information, so I cannot remove anything of the information here. So it's essential information about the noun. Without this information, the sentence would not make sense. I wouldn't understand it, sorry. So it would not be clear without adding this information. So it's so essential. It defines which person or thing you are talking about. Okay, remember, no commas with defining relative clauses. I cannot use commas at all. Okay, look at here. Okay, look at here. So in order to understand the sentence here, actually, you have to, you cannot remove anything, any part from the sentence. Okay, look at here. Okay, this is the blue one. Okay, the man who is wearing a shirt. So if I say for you, a man who is wearing the shirt, and I stopped, I didn't say anything about this one, you would ask me, what is going with this man who is wearing a rich shirt? Complete for me. I couldn't understand you. So I'm going to complete for you, and I have to say for you is my brother. So I couldn't remove this part. So I have to complete the sentence with this one because it's so essential, so important. So look at here. I couldn't here remove anything from the sentence because it's essential, important. And notice here, we don't have commas. We mean by this one commas. We can't add any commas. So if I look at the sentence and I can't see commas, we called it defining, which means that all the informations are here are important. Okay, let's see. So the book is on the table. Okay, and I stopped. You'd ask me, so what is going with this book, which is on the table? I have to complete for you. It's so essential that it belongs to Sarah. It belongs to Sarah. I didn't add any commas, so it's defining clause. Okay, let's see. Now we are going to talk about non-defining relative clause. Non-defining means that gives extra but not essential. Yani if I say for you this information, it would give you an extra information, but if I didn't say it, the sentence would be clear, so it doesn't matter. So look at here, it gives extra non-essential information about the noun. The sentence still makes sense without it. Okay, the clause just adds extra details. Let's see. Remember here also, we have to use commas. If I see the commas here, I have to know that we are talking about non-defining clauses. Okay, look at here. Okay, my brother who is wearing a red shirt. If I say my brother who is wearing a red shirt and I stop, you would understand the sentence clearly. My brother who is wearing a red shirt. But if I want to give you extra information, I would say for you, he is a teacher. So I give you two informations, that he is wearing a red shirt and also extra information that he is a teacher. So I gave you an extra information and I put commas here. Okay, so I gave you extra information, but it's not necessary to identify my brother. Okay, look at the sentence here. My car, which is red, if I stop it, you would understand everything here. But I could give you extra information, which is very fast. But if I remove it also, it would make sense. My car, which is red. And also I can do it as my car, which is red, is very fast. It would be okay. And you have to add the commas. Okay. Look at here. Let's practice here. Okay, now you have to write D for defining and D for non-defining. Look at the sentence. If you have commas, it's non-defining. But if we don't have commas, it's defining. Look at here. Okay, look at here. Okay, in this sentence, we don't have commas, so it's defining. In this sentence, we have commas, so it's non-defining. So it's so easy. If you have also any question, you can ask me. Please feel free to ask me. And I hope a good day for you. Have a good day. See you soon. Bye bye.